Well, we're here at the Scottsdale art show, and every artist here is outstanding. And here's one in particular. This item caught my eye, and we're with the artist himself. This is Michael Jones. So Michael, could you explain what this unique piece is?
I certainly can. Thanks, Sean. This is my family hands. So it's a piece that I've done for many years. It's a very personal piece. It is everybody's hands traced in a family. This one happens to be my own family, and this is actually my hand right here. So what you have, it's generational. Myself, my wife, our 4 children. So this is Matt, Jesse, Don, and Casey, all attached to us. So children are always attached to parents.
Yes.
So then we also have the spouses. So my son Matthew is married to Jackie, and my grandson Zachary.
Sure.
So, my daughter Jessie is married to Joe, with Joseph and Joshua.
Yes.
My son Donald with Lisa, and they have Michael and Brady. Our youngest daughter Casey is not married yet. Well, you got room for her guy right here. So families continue to grow and change all the time. It's a really personal family heirloom.
And a unique way of looking at things. I've never seen anything like it. What if I or one of our viewers here would like to have that done for their? Is it possible to commission you to do that for them?
Yes, sir, it is. So you trace every family member's hand, and it's just on any piece of paper will do.
Sure.
It's the old kindergarten, trace your hand for it, and then print your name and the birth date. I do stamped names and birth dates, and I do that on both sides. On both sides,
okay.
So that's a nice way to do it.
Right.
And then send those to me. The price is $65 per hand. And what I ask for is a 50% deposit, final after you receive them.
Coming back in the UPS or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Gee, what a unique thing. And on the back wall here, I see you're not limited to just this piece. You have a marvelous array of stuff. Can we go look at some of it?
Yes, sir, John. Let's do it.
Well, what a handsome piece to put over a fireplace. My gosh. What's the story of this feather?
Well, this is my interpretation of the eagle feather. Of course, it must have been a very big eagle, but I'm moving it that way.
Right.
This, as with all my pieces, I do one-of-a-kind pieces. This is all done by hand.
Yes.
So if you see a detail, all the veins that you see in this feather, I've hammered out with a 1-inch chisel. It's been red hot several times.
Yes.
I try to do 1 feather a year. I don't always accomplish that because it's a very labor-intensive piece.
Yes.
But it's become one of my signature pieces. It's always interesting how
popular piece with the collectors.
Very popular piece. This piece just sold half hour ago to some folks that have first looked at one 10 years ago and have been looking for me ever since. so it was not a hard sale.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So you'll keep this for the duration of the show and then deliver it to them or mail it to them? Or?
They are very generous and let me do that. Then I'll ship it to Minnesota after
is that to Minnesota, huh?
Yes. So,
gee, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I saw in your catalog a number of gates. This is one of the smaller gates, but I've seen gates across the front entrance to homes. But these are beautiful gates, and this one actually is a bird feeder, if I'm looking at it right.
You are. The sunflowers. It's kind of that artist thing of wanting to have an interactive piece of art. So this is a sunflower gate that I actually designed for some very good friends that are collectors. You all see friends or collectors, what I should say, become friends. It's a wonderful thing. So design this. Every piece on here has been red hot. It's really symbolizing sunflowers at all their different stages. And I just wanted to have a little bit of an interactive, so put some bird seed in there, and we haven't had any quail here yet, but we have had some dove and some finches. So we're hoping for some quail though.
Well, quail are a little skittish, and so it'll take them a while to find it, but once they do,
oh boy,
they'll be back.
I'll be filling up the leaves every day.
That's right, that's right. And what's here in the back?
This is one of my new mountain skylines. This is a new piece for me. This is, as I had mentioned about the rust, this is designed to go natural. This is, so every texture that you see here will become different colors, and that'll be the natural from the rainwater. It's the nitrogen in the rain that will actually bring those colors out.
I see.
It's a wonderful panel to have behind a pool to stop your eye, give you a little privacy.
I should say.
In front of a wall, just it's a new piece. I'm very excited about it. It's also designed to be backlit, that through the mountains.
Oh, you could get shimmering light out of there, or
you will. You kind of backlit. It'll wash across this surface. This burnished surface here will just pop, and so the depth.
Oh
these colors will be just phenomenal.
I can see that. Yes.
You're really seeing the birth of this piece. 10 years down the road, this it's just going to be outrageous.
Yeah. So I'm gathering that an active artist like yourself doesn't just stick with one design.
Oh, never in a million. I've always followed my heart.
Okay.
And what I have found is, as an artist, when you follow your heart, people respond to it. And as you do that, it allows you your next step. You're going to step out, and I think it's so important that an artist's work evolves. It continues to evolve. And just as collectors, we evolve, and you obtain more knowledge, and you see things. And I truly believe that we're in a time of art that would be looked back on as a very representational time. The 60s and even 70s, the work was done that things were put together very abstract and really did not have a representation.
Yes.
And I think we're way past that, and what will be looked back on that art can be abstract, but it still needs to have some kind of representation, some kind of inner soul, some kind of meaning.
So the person looking at it can understand it somewhat and then get deeper into it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's always going to be more than just face value. Always.
This is General Manager's report for February 11th, 2014. The water supply, let me get this over here just in case so you can hear a little better. Those of you that are on the phone, the water supply, the state water allocation remains at 0%. Nothing new there. And we have some information with regards to the storm that occurred last week, which provided some relief, but certainly isn't the answer. This is the graph that we've seen before on many occasions, and you can see down towards the bottom there you have that real spike that you see coming up, and that's associated with the storm that happened over the last 4 or 5 days, last 10-day period for the most part, in particular the last weekend where they got considerable amount of rain. So you can see that helped. I did some rough calculations. If we take an average March and April, precipitation, we would reach about 20 inches of rainfall right in that area, which still gets us at the driest that we've ever been. As you can see to the very right there, you got a 19. Over here, you can see this is 17 to 19 inches of rainfall, and we're still at 11.8 inches. So even at that, even if you add another 10 on here, we're still at a very dry period. Once again, here you can see this is the north, the central, and the south. This is the snowfall as measured as wet water. And you can see here that we barely made a little blip up. There's a little blip here in the center. but we're still very, very dry when we